What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Back from Vegas, finally. Enough of the pre-recorded videos. There were a bunch of pre-recorded videos, although you probably weren't able to tell. But we're back in action, so this is only going to be maybe upwards of a day after recording that it goes live. We've opened Sephiroth. Fabled Soldier. The last time I drafted a Seph, I think I went like 1-3. It wasn't too long ago. It was one of the videos, right? Yeah, so didn't go so well. I don't think this is some crazy absurd bomb. It is a little bit difficult to transform Seph, but it's just a very, very good card in general. 3/3 for 3 with the life drain ability whenever a creature dies. It doesn't even have to be your creature. It just has to be whenever another creature dies. And then, of course, the attack and ETB also fantastic. And if you do flip them, hey, that's really cool. The emblem is quite good. It is a 5/5 flyer, so it will also kill the opponent very quickly. But this is, however, not a pack I necessarily want to follow that up with. You know, I do like Deadly Dispute. I think the card is pretty good. I kind of want to just take the black card here and kind of cut it off. Because I really don't think the rest of this pack is anything to write home about. The Gourmet is fine. I don't care for Primal Garuda. I think the card is playable, but often lackluster. Does push a lot of damage, potentially giving something else flying twice. It itself will only attack once, generally. Yeah, I'm a second pick Deadly Dispute. But yeah, just got back home from Vegas yesterday. It was fantastic, so thank you all for coming out and saying hello if you did. It does mean a lot. I appreciate it. Hopefully you all had a good time as well. Again, if you went to Vegas. This looks like a White Mage's Staff to me. Best card in the pack, easily. And White's second best common. I like it more than Arasite, which I think is White's best common, but really can't go wrong with this one. Anima, I think, is bleh, mid at best. It's not bad, but I think you can do better. Clash of the Icons is fine. That looks like an easy staff to me. Travel the Overworld, Ice Magic. Could take Resentful Revelation. Not a huge pickup. I mean, I guess Gladiolus is the best card here. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep taking black cards, and Revelation is good. I think this is the first pick, though, that's kind of like, there are some better cards in other colors, but I'd like to try to stick to the black cards if possible. Okay, this is a good pack. I like Side Quest card collection. I think that's pretty solid. There's also a Fate of the Suncrest. Another Quina. There's a Black Waltz, though I'm not huge on this. I guess after taking Staff, I'm going to take the removal spell. I think White-Black's been very, very good. Or rather, White-Black is very, very good. It has been good for me. Rydia. Man, I could have had Gladiolus and Rydia. I haven't had good success with red-green, but that would be a good red-green start. All right, we have a Weapons Vendor here and another City Dire Rat. I think both are quite nice. I think Vendor's a better card, but generally I like taking the cheaper card more, but let's go with it. White-Black has access to some good equipments. Generally because of the black cards. All right, Dwarven Castle Guard. I think somebody was noting on one of my previous videos, in the previous Sephiroth video, that I passed a Phantom Train after taking Seph and not even looking at the fact that you can sacrifice multiple creatures to it to just transform. I don't think that's good, though. One, I don't think Phantom Train is that good. But two, even if you do flip Sephiroth, it's not like just a win on the spot card, you know? It's It's good, but it's not. Yeah, it's not insane or anything like that. That's an 8th pick suplex in pack 1. It's kind of unfortunate. We haven't seen actually much black go by either. This is going to be very, very sad if I have to dip out of black. This is probably good enough to splash for. It's not amazing, but it's probably okay to splash for. Yeah, we've seen a bunch. That's the second Freya Crescent or third one now. Oh, do I have to go red-white here? I don't care for the red-white equipment deck. It can be good. Well, maybe I can open like a Buster Sword. But yeah, 8th pick suplex is a little bit of a signal, I feel like. Okay, these cards are mainly nothing. I don't really see the ring being useful here. Maybe Blazing Bomb? That also feels like a... I mean, the Blazing Bomb is okay with equipment, right? Because if you equip, like, the White Mage's Staff to this card, then you can sacrifice it to deal 2 damage. Pretty mid overall, though. Double Blazers. Yeah, I'm not going to say that pack went particularly well. It was fine. We opened Ceph, didn't really see much black. Saw some okay white and red. Balthier and Fran. Ay. Not a good one. So for us in the Mardu colors, we have Fate of the Suncrist number 2 or Intervention number 1. I mean, I guess we can assume there will be decent black from this direction because we passed such little of it in pack 1. So if I really wanted to take the Intervention over the second Fate, that's probably okay. And then hope that we get past some good black cards to pair with it. Well, this just looks like another White Mage's Staff to me. Fenrir easily the best card here, but we're not going to consider green. Yeah, Staff is good. Okay, I mean, it's another solid set of choices. Midgar, always playable if you're in black. Second Intervention for some more removal. We do have decent removal here. Fate, 2 interventions. Wow, that's a good pack. The Machinist's Arsenal's nice. We already have a couple of artifacts. So remember, with one artifact, the equipped creature gets +4/+4. So that's already good enough. And then if you have anything more than 2 artifacts total, you're looking pretty. There's that Phantom Train for the Ceph, but nope. Arts and Boko, obviously very good too. Though you do need birdies. Machinist's Arsenal. Well, why don't I just open Cloud in pack 3 and then have Cloud and Ceph? That seems fun. Genji Glove. Battle menu over Galacat. I do think Galacat's good, but I think Battle menu is just a little bit too versatile. Oh, Delivering Moogle's nice. Already have 2 targets for it. Magitech Infantry number 1 is not a bad pickup here. Stroke of Midnight also reasonable. Some people were commenting that Stroke of Midnight, not that good. It's a removal spell in white for 3 mana, like unconditional basically. Right? Well, yeah, it is unconditional. It just leaves them with a 1/1 token, so I think in this format it is very playable. There are absolute must-kill cards, and quite a few of them. And that's not even talking about any of the special guests, which some of them are also must-deal-with-or-die cards. Crystal Fragments. I am not big on this. I think it's just fine. We have enough synergies already that it's probably worth taking over the Moogle, which I think is whatever. Like, this will be a non-staff hit for the Moogle, right? Sometimes it'd be better off to get the fragments than the staff. If we're flooding out or something, maybe we want to grab the fragments so this can turn into a creature. You know the deal. Lots of side quest catch a fish. Artifact or creature. I don't think this card is very good. Alright. Coral coming back is fine over Namazu Trader. Trader does make an artifact, though. Notably for pumping up the arsenal. What do we feel like this deck is at a 10 right now? Maybe a 6? I do think it's above average. Excuse me. What was this to equip 4? Yeah, the Castle Guards are good with Sephiroth. Sack to it. Okay, well, since we got Phantom Train so late on the wheel, I will take it, but still not a big fan of that card. All right, pack 3. Good. We have 3 solid cards here. The Staff, the Arasite, and the Cornered by Black Mages. Just debating if we want to take the Arasite over Staff, number 3. I guess that's probably right. Dragoon's Lance, yes, one of the best. Furion would also be pretty good. Let's see, 2 Staff. Arsenal. I guess Fragments technically. Yeah, Dragoon's Lance is too good. Hopefully we wield a cat. Yeah, I'm at 7 artifacts. I guess that's maybe borderline-ish for Gala Cat. Oh, excuse me. Still recovering from Magicon Vegas, that's for sure. Not much sleep to be had. Let's take the Black Mage's Rod over Primal. We don't have that many creature cards in the deck since we have so many of the job selects, so Black Mage's Rod actually pretty good. Cornered or another Fate? Let's take the first Cornered by Mages over second Fate of the Suncrest. There's another very good pack. Crystal's Chosen and Side Quest Hunt the Mark. If they want to just keep passing me nothing but removal in pack 3, I think I'm going to be fine with that. Let's take the side quest over the Chosen there. A little bit of a cute synergy slash combo. Side quest makes treasures. Phantom Train can sack artifacts. So if you want to just not flip up your Yasmat and want to keep instead making artifacts and making the Phantom Train larger, you can do that, you know? Rescue mission or Gaius? Another card I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's totally fine. Another Crystal Fragments, Choco Mog. Let's see, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't have that many creatures for Choco. However, I don't think we're playing anything else in this pack. Or probably not anyways. Yeah, this train's just not going to be worth it. Not at all. Good removal. So that's what we got going for us. Yeah, I mean, look at this removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces of removal. Some of it not the best because has some kind of restriction or limitation, but yeah, no, I dig this. Could easily, very easily be 7 wins. Oh man, I'm like zoning out over here. Any cool stories from MagicCon Vegas? I mean, it was like the biggest one ever. Nobody asked me that. I'm not like streaming. I'm just trying to think myself what if there were any cool happenings. Hosted some good events. Gave out a lot of free packs and whatnot. So if you ever are at a MagicCon and I happen to be there hosting an event, well, try to get over there. Okay, Gala Cat Wield. We'll place the Choco Mog with that as... Well, actually, still just 7 artifacts. I could have swore I had more. I guess Train was my 8th. It's probably... I mean, it's still good enough. Don't get me wrong. Like, while yes, you want 2 artifacts, at least with the cat, if you even just have 1 equipment on it, it's still pretty good, right? All right, 9-8. Classic black whites. Looks good here. Fire off a round one. Okay, on to round one. All removal, no creatures, huh? Gosh, I can't even cast the removal. I'm gonna mulligan that down to 6. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I think we can go ahead and pitch the Fate since we're on the play. We can try to be a little bit more aggressive, and we have so much other removal in the deck anyways. Yeah, nice. This will go well. Lance into Cat. They're going to Treachery my token. Garland, okay. And we've drawn Mr. Seth, huh? I mean, I guess we cast it. Like I've said, this Sephiroth's not that amazing. He's good. Thunder. Thunder and lightning and Thrum of the Vestige lightning bolt. Alright, you got me. And a combat tutorial. Okay, well that means I can now kill that, right? Power forward grader? Yeah. Wow, that is rough. I guess I take the White Mage's Staff here. I'm gonna let them have the Garland for another turn. Playing the Staff means our Cat turns into a 3/3 flyer. No blocks. Into the Dragoons. Okay. It's not bad. They might double block the 3/3 token here. Yeah, for sure. Gosh, I feel like I might just let them have their Garland. Making a 2/2 might be better, you know? Okay, now I'll probably kill the Garland. I am letting them get a bunch of surveils here, but... Gosh, I want to make a 2/2 so badly. Because now I just have the Cat, you know? So if they have a removal spell for the Cat, I'm kind of screwed. But it is what it is. I mean, 2 more lands and I can flip the fragments, but that's still a little bit away, you know? If they just go land and get Garland back from the graveyard, that's our best hope. Because then the side quest on the Garland from the graveyard would be good. What is it, a 5/5 flying? Yeah. Do it. Just Garland. No removal. Perfect. That's exactly what we were hoping for. All right, the cat takes it down. Seems good. One-0 start. Game 2 is good enough. Let's see. Do we want to lead on the cat or the guard or the staff? I guess we did actually draw a cat. Green, blue. I guess the 2/2 is just better in all scenarios here. Attacks into 1/3s, gains a life. Merchant and Ultros. Just attacking to gain some life there. Actually, if we get the side quest online, that'll give us a treasure, which will be a second artifact for the cat. Okay. Ramp is scary, certainly. Yeah, Swamp would be the best draw here, I think. Swamp, start off by killing the Merchant. Attack for 6. Yeah, Moogle's not bad. What do we want here? Probably the Lance. All right, they've got lots of mana, lots of colors, and I have not pressured them very well, so wee bit concerned that they're going to start playing Haymakers. Okay, just another card. Advantage machine. Oh, wow. Okay. That is not bad for us. Wow. That was very weak, actually. Let's get the second artifact online. Let's move the staff over to our Moogle. One, two, three, four. So they can draw 3 cards by sacking the Merchant for just 3 mana. Hey! Light of Judgment! Kills my staff. But I'm still left with the Lance. I'm probably just supposed to kill the Ultros next turn then. Okay, that unlocks our second artifact once more. I can actually tap down with the Coral here if I want to, though I'd lose my second artifact. That is a weird card. I guess it triggers their stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to. Oh, I don't have the win because if I tap end of turn. No, we do have the win. It's 6 in the air, right? Yeah, it's 6 in the air. Move this over to the Castle Guard. Tap their 2/1 flyer. Attack for 6. Let's go! Woof! Because they were about to bury me in card advantage, so glad we were able to close that one out before they could do anything too problematic there. All right, 2-0. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. I don't think that's a keeper. Would prefer not to have to cast a battle menu as a 2/2. That is much better, and pretty easy loss of the double black card. We still have multiple hits for the Moogle. Just a very good mono white hand, I guess. Prompto Argentum. Very nice looking mono white hand if we can hit some lands here. Yep, I was worried they might have that. But I'm always making that block. Okay, land is good. And Pulse, Ochu, and a Regalia. Nice. Yeah, opponent has had a very nice curve out. Alright, I'm at 11. I don't think I'm blocking the Ochu with the Dragonlance hero. Yeah, if my opponent doesn't have a way to kill an artifact or have like a kick, then the arsenal does make a fat creature here. Now, if they do have like a Chocobo kick, we're screwed. But hopefully they're just like flashing back their greens. Trying to go wide since I'm so tall now. That's not good. Okay. Well, if you got it, you got it. Yep, that'll do. I don't think it ultimately mattered that I attacked with the lanced creature the previous turn. Wasn't much I could do about that curve out, I think. mono white draw was pretty funny though, gotta say. Doubling or bottoming the double black card was just icing. All right, I mean, I don't think you mulligan this hand, but it's a little bit awkward. I need to find a couple of lands, I guess, is what we want to draw more than anything. Good. Second black source was what we were hoping for. Black-white mirror match. Wall of Omens! Can't beat that. This is power 4 greater, 2/2. Do I make a 2/2 with battle menu given my hand? I think it's okay. Non-token creature of their choice. If I didn't have 2 more removal cells in my hand, I don't think we would ever use the battle menu like I did. Alright. Pure mirror, huh? Do I want to sacrifice the token end of turn? Probably. Though the token is good versus their castle guard, I suppose. Sure. The gold saucer. And Rough Rufus. Alright, Weapon Master was good here too. Or Weapons Vendor, rather. But I probably just need to kill this thing off first and foremost. Vendor with the lance is nice because we can just move it over for 1 instead of the impossible 4. Yeah, our deck could have used a rough. Throwing all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. Okay. We probably don't want to flip that ASAP. I wonder if I need to kill the Ari man. I probably do. But I don't want to waste all my removal. Just the thing is, it has some good sacrifice value with their board. Oh, hello, Seth. I don't care if they Fate of the Suncrest or Treachery this. Or Overkill. Wow, nice. Overkilling that kind of means they have another removal spell in their hand would be my guess. I mean, I guess a 4/2 flyer is worth killing. I don't know. Turn up to 2 artifact and or enchantments. Okay. Alright, back up to 20. Oh, baby, the Arsenal's hot. Wow. Do I want to sacrifice my treasure for it, though? You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go to combat. And even though I don't want them to kill the vendor is more damage this way. And I think I'm going to pass an intervention there, Ari, man. I don't really care if they sack their castle guard in response. That's fine. Okay. Wow, always lucky. Hit the heads. Because I feel like if I don't kill that now, I'm just going to get wrecked by card advantage. Bolas's Citadel? I have actually never seen that in this format. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, if they get a little bit aggressive, the Arsenal into auto-equip on the vendor is 1,000,000 damage. So I hope they just, like, equip their White Mage's Staff here and attack for 2. Bolas's Citadel! There are still cards I haven't seen in this format. It's insane. They went to 7 for Phantom Train. Okay. Well, now I don't even need to hit another land. I can sacrifice the treasure and it would still be lethal, right? Tap out, please. Equip the staff. Equip the staff for that one beautiful life. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 permanents, so I can't take 10. So there could be an instant speed removal spell on the top of the library. I'm not going to block here because I don't want to lose to Cornered by Mages on the top. We just go for it. There was a Fate of the Suncrest on the top. Insane. There was a removal spell on top. Absurd, dude. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're dead. Wow. Crazy. Unfortunate, but good beats. Yeah, I mean, remember, you can sacrifice 10 permanents to Citadel to shoot for 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. All right. Good beats. Well. I guess that's what happens when you don't pressure enough. I think my deck is very good, but we're sitting at an abysmal 2-2, so I hope to rattle off at least 2 wins here. Okay, hand's great. Well, great would have removal, I guess, but for not having removal, it's good. Guess in that previous game, instead of just doing the equipping on the previous turn, maybe I was supposed to... I could have played out some other stuff, I guess. Yeah. It might not have mattered because the Citadel had hit the removal spell, but... Okay, this is a little bit terrifying. Our opponent has done nothing except a turn 4 side quest. So I guess Fire Magic is what I'm scared of. What could Teamer have that would wipe my... I mean, I'm still going to run out the double Castle Guard, because if they do have Fire Magic, I'm still left with a couple of 1/1s. But this is the type of draw that if I just draw, like... For them, anyways, if I just draw, like, one removal spell, it might be very, very hard for them to win. Discarded a soup. Like that counts as a very good removal spell, I would say. Yeah, running it out. Combat. Attack. Of course they did. Feels bad, man. Oh well. Arsenal's still looking good here. That's fine. Fate of the Suncrest. No, we just attack for 7 and play out our flyer now. Omega! That's a good one. They're attacking? I was gonna say, that's insane. That was also a very good draw. I don't think I want to attack with the 1/1s. It's possible I'm losing out on a couple points of damage there, but... Oh yeah, the side quest pumping up our arsenal again. Another tap down, but I can just move the arsenal. I mean... Well, I guess if they do have a burn spell, they have to do it in response to the equip. Holy smokes, dude. Okay. Well, that was kind of actual disgusting. They can't afford to attack here. What? I win with a... No, a land does not win. What is this attack? Am I supposed to fate this? I don't think so. What are they doing? Yeah, because I can't fate that and then equip a staff because I lose the treasure if I do. Just equip this and they're forced to block. I don't want to lose to like a random Zidane, so I'm going to go land, pass, make a treasure, hold up fate. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, did I give them the necessary cards in their graveyard? Whoopsies. That might have been a mistake. Oh man, I might have punted actually. I gave them a blocker for the Galacat. Crap. Or they just have it again. Alright, well now Gaius is very good. I can make each player sacrifice a non-token. They could crew their magic card in response if they wanted to keep the Emperor of Palamecia. We're also going to be flipping our side quest into a creature here. Okay. Well, I don't have any more flyers, but... Oh, they don't have any more mountains in their deck. Dragoon's Lance is very close to lethal this turn, but not quite. Okay, I'm going for the win next turn. All right. 3-2. I mean, that was the most important win right there. Remember, that from 2 wins to 3 wins is plus 750 gems, so... Got the first important win. Let's see if we can get one more for even money. Mono white again. And it's good, so we will keep. The Zanark land as their turn 1 land. Do they have a Chocobo kick? Is that what that means? Gasol Greens. They might not have many lands in their hand if they're playing that out. Oh, trade's fine. I greet you. Well, there goes one Chocobo kick. The Lionheart. Ugh, my token. This is some crazy mono white. 2 games. Like, how many black sources am I running? Isn't it an even split? It is. I'm running 8-8. And 2 of our, what is this now? 2 of our 6 games have been on mono white. That's absurd. Stop it! That's so mean. That's 6th. 6 of 8. Actual absurdity. I might be RSiting their token next turn. Depending on what they do here. They played Capital City as a land. Okay, I lied. Let's just trade. Torgal. Torgal and Poo-Poo. This is so whack. Guess I have to eat the Poo-Poo. Yes, yes, you heard it right. I have to eat the Poo-Poo. I could have upkeep tapped the Torgal, and that way they couldn't flash back their greens if they don't have a land here. Maybe I should have done that. In fact, I'm going to do it now that they move to combat. Then again, if they don't have a land in their hand, they're probably playing another good spell, right? So maybe I should have just tapped the Town Greeter. Okay, that's fine. That's a good draw. That is a very good draw. My opponent's definitely going to think I'm on mono white. We've just done too much stuff. Nice. Okay, tapping down doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I guess they could attack with all and get cutesy. Try to just push damage. What on earth, dude? I assume I just go for a 2-turn clock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Give him 1 draw step. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even remember what this card does. Untap all attacking creatures. They gain trample life. Oh my god, they're 1 mana short. Wait, did they get auto-tapped? No, they didn't have it. That's insane. Holy crap. They were 1 mana short because of the colorless here. They needed 1 more land. Oh, that's so good. Phew. Najila the Blade Blossom. That's hilarious. Yeah, even if the capital city had tapped instead of the auto tap of their colored source, they just didn't have the right sources. Whew. Okay, no more monocolored nonsense. Let me draw both colors. Plains and swamps. We did it. We have drawn plains and a swamp. Overwhelming success. Lead on the staff as always. If you gotta syncopate, good beats. Land cycling 3 color. All right. Boo Boo Garden. Another land cycle here, it looks like. Oh, so they just have something to do with white and green? Kinnan, huh? Kinnan with a Gooboo Gardener. Now that's kind of cool. Well, I'm really hoping they don't Prisha's Wanderings me after I attack like this. It's Prisha's Wanderings, isn't it? Yep. Oh, make them put the counter on the Gooboo Gardener and then I'll kill it. We're not worried about Kinnan quite yet, since they need to get 7 mana. We have another removal spell in our hand for anything large this next turn or two. Seymour Guado. Seymour Guado. Whoa! Evil reawakened the Rexar. That's pretty good too. Nice. I probably need to kill Seymour this next turn if they have a land here. What? I guess I can just tap that down if I want to. I think I'm okay taking 1 hit from the Rexar, though, to get the creature online right now. It's no rush. Yeah, I think we're killing the Seymour. That's okay. Wow. Do I have to go for that now? Let's go to combat and see what happens, because it's not even lethal. We can make it lethal next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be +10, +10. I'm going to kill the Rexar now instead. Because Seymour, they're going to have to spend 7 mana, and they would have to hit something anyways. So, the Rexar is the more immediate issue, you know? Oh, that's fine. Okay. So I'm not going to get a treasure there anymore. I'm going to upkeep tap their Torgal, so now they have to decide if they want to activate Kinnan or just run out there. Rexar, which, I mean, I'm assuming a 6/6 gain 3 is probably their best option. Now we go Arsenal. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I didn't play out the vendor, so I don't get to equip the Arsenal like that. I'm just being silly, aren't I? What happens if I move the lance over there? No, that doesn't work either. Ha! Okay. Well, in that case, I've made some foolish mistakes. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yikes, what was I doing? Bad play. Bad play, Kenji. Yeah, I should have just ran out the Arsenal or the Vendor on the previous turn. In my mind, I was able to play the Arsenal and use Vendor's ability, but one of them already had to be on the battlefield. They're running out Ishai. Well, that card's not very good right now. When an opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, that's fine. So we go Vendor, they trigger. Go Vendor ability, pay 1. Move the lance over to Seth. Attack, attack. Trigger, sack the token, drain. They're now forced to die. They're now forced to die. I was about to let them block for a second, but yeah, okay. Good, 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 good. See? No worries. 5 and 2 now. And 5 and 2 is the perfect start to a 7-2, I think. Uh-oh, we're playing against Daddy Ekin. We've got a good-looking hand, though. Very decent-looking hand. Turn 2 Monk's Fist. So I'm going to lead on the Castle Guard, then. Since I'm on the draw. We'll have it as a good blocker. Then I assume Ekin's not going to block here, though they might. And if they do, I can just run out the Dragon's Lance instead. What I was hoping would happen is that I attack, no block, and then I play Sephiroth post-combat and sack the Dwarf, but... Okay, Moogle, what you got? Dragon Lance of his own. Just want to hit our 5th land for our arsenal. That's fine. Alright, so this fist can get auto-equipped. Or an infantry hits the battlefield, sure. Let's see. I'm guessing he is pretty close to mono white then. If not, for sure mono white. So I'm going to be taking, what, 6 in the air? And then he can activate infantry. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, tapping out for arms. Good. Now we can fire off some stuff here instead. I think I have to get rid of the vendor. Okay. 13 damage to me this turn is going to be pretty difficult without the vendor being able to equip for 1. Okay. Now what? I mean, I'm dead to the +4/+4 trick, but... Oh god. Does he have it? No, wait. That wouldn't have worked. Never mind, don't listen to me. Stiltskin. So that should be lethal, right? Kill Stiltskin. Drain for 1. Staff, attack with Seth. Sack the token, drain for 1. Attack, attack. Booyah, Shaka. Alright, we beat Father Ekin. And now we get to play for a trophy. 6 and 2. 1 more to go. Final boss. Uh-oh. And I'm playing against Pay to Win. On the play, this is a snap keep. Any 2-drop, this is a snap keep. On the draw, I mean, I'm still gonna keep, but... yeah. Like, if the opponent goes 2-drop, 3-drop, and I don't start doing anything until turn 3, it could be slightly problematic. However, good news, our opponent didn't do anything on turn 2. Bad news, I have no pressure to go along with all this removal. Kind of. I mean, I have it cornered. Okay, they binned a Chaco, so they're blue-red. They could get Brainstorm locked here. Brainstorm is not normally a card you play in a regular limited environment. Now, there are land cyclers in this format. However, it is possible, however unlikely, that my opponent brainstorms 2 cards to the top, bricks on a land here, and is just locked down. They could still be locked. This is one of those games where if I had like any 2-drop or something, they'd be ruined. But looks like they did find land in the brainstorm. Yeah, see, feels bad here. first play, turn 4 White Mage's Staff. Sure. Better that than my arsenal. It's fine. Nice. Did they miss a land again? Wow. They are just very unlucky then. Sheesh. Well, will not have been a very exciting final round if my opponent is just stuck. So I go with Dwarven Castle Guard into Gaius. Make each player sacrifice a non-token creature. Very likely I'm not supposed to be trading off my Gaius here. Since with the arsenal, any creature I have is more relevant than it first looks. Hey, there's a red source. Oh, jeez, they had the suplex too. Yeah, this isn't good. I'll get to Fate of the Suncrist, the Sahagin this turn, but gonna need to draw like my delivery Moogle or something. Wow. Not good, my friends. Screw beats Flood. Though, theirs was a different kind of screw. The old girlfriend Cerberus, yeah. Gonna need to kill that one, otherwise they have at the very least a couple of retrieves. If they have a magic damper, at least we have the second intervention to play around that. Or not play around it, but beat it. That's fine. We want them to reinvest the mana into that. Okay, yeah. I don't think white Arasite is good on Cerberus. That's way too risky. Holy crap. This will be a wild loss if I lose this game. Hilder's very good. They get to cast their Esper from the graveyard. Attack me for 2. Ay, ay, ay. That was a good draw, at least. Okay. And in fact, I can sack the Arisite if I want to, after eating the 5/5. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, we drew some stuff. So one more artifact will make the cat a 3/3. One more trigger of Sahagin will let me battle menu it. I think I'm supposed to take 4 though, because if I draw another artifact, then I keep the cat a 3/3. Oh man, this is brutal, dude. Alright, Pixie into retrieve. Yeah. Okay. Let them surveil. They're letting me eat their Pixie for free, though the rest of their attackers are quite strong here. So we're gonna go eat, eat. Take 6. And they did top a card. Are you kidding? Dude, that is wild. Any spell there is so sick. That is brutal beyond belief. Okay. Any of my equipment there would have won, actually. We would have hit him for at least an extra 4 points of damage. Okay, go to 3. Alright, I still win with some equipment here. Well, I lose to them drawing a land. So we need them to just rip like a random creature spell here. It has to just be like another Sahagin or something. Are you kidding? That is so brutal, dude. Oh my god. Well, that's wildly unfortunate. Ooh, Crom. That's sweet. What a disgusting finale. Pay to win indeed. Oh man, just literally anything. Can't believe it. We had so many live outs. But, you know what? Coming back from a 2-2 and getting 6-3 is obviously good. I mean, this deck was just great, though. Like, I would always expect to get 4 wins, at least with this type of deck. I guess my creature count... No, my creature count was pretty high, because I have all of those equipment, yeah. Ah, shame. Well, it is what it is. That's Magic, baby. 6 wins, 3 losses, coming back from a 2-2. Can't be upset, and we got to do the majority of things. Did not flip Seth, but like I said, that is a very difficult thing to do. So, GG's. We'll see you back next time, my friends.